All right, sweet. It glitched out? No. Guys, welcome to the stream. We're going to be going over everything that we know so far about Genesis 2, and I'm going to be mentioning some stuff that I saw that they mentioned during the live stream that they didn't necessarily put in the community crunch or the notes about it. If you guys have any additional information in the chat, let me know, guys, and then I will say it on stream for everyone else to see. We're going to be recording this, put it on YouTube as well. I wish I had you as a teacher. Oh, thanks, Ken. First things first, though, we're going to watch this trailer at the very beginning. Then we're going to kind of pick through it. We're going to talk about the different biomes, the different dinos, some of the info they gave us about taming the different dimos. Did I say dimos? Dinos. And then we're going to talk about some of the new items and structures that they've so far revealed. Okay, cool. So let's get rid of me really fast and watch the trailer.
Welcome, survivor. Enjoy the view. You see before you the pinnacle of mankind's ingenuity. All of humanity's hopes and dreams carefully nestled within this lifeboat. Each of its shining rings are laden with miracles of science and nature. A paradise where the boundary between the biological and technological has been all but erased. And now all of it is mine. I control this vessel now. I command its evolution, and very soon, its destination. From there, my will shall spread across the cosmos forever, infinite and undying. And there's nothing you or that witless puppet, that shadow of her, can do to stop me. I have already set my designs in motion. Our future awaits, survivor.
What? All right, dude. So obviously Rockwell's insane. Just say that first off. How awesome was that, guys? I know a lot of you guys already saw the trailer. It's always worth watching again. Let's go through it. So, first off, this is what we know so far about the map. It's looking like it's going to be on a spaceship. I don't know if the entire map is going to be on there, but yeah. It's looking pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Halo. We have two rings. I don't know why there are two. And I was thinking the other day, how are we supposed to go between the rings? I don't know if we're going to be able to go on both or just one. Let me zoom in here for you guys. So you can see there's a gap between the two rings. And if you look at some of the pictures, you can tell that the biomes are on the rings here. This one looks like it's on the blue ring. I haven't seen any pictures of biomes on the purple ring, but that might be like the aberration or element infested zone. I'm assuming because the rings are not connected, there might be some kind of like teleportation system, just like Genesis 1. What was what, big creature, Darth Soul fan? Try to answer your questions as I go, but I'm just gonna like go through this. The whole spaceship is the map. Yeah, so I know there are going to be caves. Where is it? In this area that go into the spaceship. It's like a cave, but it's actually like hallways. I don't know. You're actually like going into the ship, so that's part of it. The purple is Rockwell's garden. Ah, so like the aberrant zone. Yeah. So far we know a little bit about the biomes. We know it's going to be on rings. I don't know if the whole map you're going to be able to like go around the ring or just teleport to different sections of the ring, which is what I'm assuming. I feel like if they had you walking all the way around, that map would just be absolutely huge, probably too big and way too laggy. But yeah, this is probably the radiation zone that we're going to see. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Desiree just brought back my ring light. There's a bridge to go to both rings. Ah, okay. So they did. I know someone mentioned something like that. I wasn't sure if that was confirmed. So yeah, there might be a bridge. Console players are screaming right now. Yeah, the innards of the ship. Yes, Zeppelin. Okay, so that's what we know about that so far. I know this area. They said during the live. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing, Desiree? What are you doing? Stop it! What? She just she just dumped a bunch of what are these? Veggie straws on me. Mmm. No, don't have him eat it. Make our dog sick. She sabotaged my stream, guys. Hmm. Kind of a tasty sabotage, though. Anyway, they mentioned that this place is going to be very wanted. I don't know if that's because of resources or the fact that so much of this area is going to be so flat. I'm assuming it's flat because it's flat. A lot of people are going to want to build here. So they mentioned that a lot during their stream. They kind of went over it a few times. Yo, what's good? Hey, Adam. How's it going, man? What is the rock drake thing? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. It's not a rock drake. It's Shadowmane. It looks like there is at least one boss. I don't know if this is specifically Rockwell or if Rockwell controls it, but they have put a big focus on this guy. Here's another picture of it when it opens. One thing I didn't notice when I watched the trailer, but I'm noticing when I see the picture here, is there are a bunch of eyes on it too. I don't know why. And it's like connected to the surrounding environment. You see eyes here, eyes here, eyes here. Also in the end of the trailer, you see that eye. I think that's this thing. I don't know if those are like Rockwell's eyes. We do see Rockwell's tentacles, so I'm assuming it's him or another version of him. Yo, fish. Thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, and it's glowy in the middle. I don't know if it's gonna shoot freaking lasers at us or something. But are you gonna have to fight it on this thing? Like, you cannot put a dinosaur up there. Where are you gonna fight it from? Or that might just be for the purpose of the trailer. Maybe they're not showing us like the surrounding area. Anywho, that's what we know about the biome so far. That's what we know about Rockwell. We know he created this big spaceship to go to other galaxies and repopulate or something. He thinks he's God now. He's absolutely insane. This is like something you'd see in a sci-fi movie, straight up. This makes me think of like what's it called, the Nauvoo on that show, Expanse. It's on Amazon Prime. Uh, I watched all 3 seasons of that. This makes me think of the Nauvoo. I don't know if you guys will get that reference. Also, Halo in the Halo franchise. It's like you put two Halo rings together. I wonder if there's gonna be flood on it. Who knows? Probably not. Anyway, so that's what we know from the trailer. That's what we know from the original Community Crunch, and then they released this Community Crunch, which goes over a lot of the new tames and dinosaurs. And I have made some TikToks about it as well. First off, they did raise blah blah blah. We're not going to go over that. Let's talk about the Noglin. Rockwell, I'm good. Human pulling up exactly, Vix. Where's that dragon thing we saw on the teasers? We'll get to that. Don't you worry. Supposedly you spawn with a tech suit. Yeah, so I saw that you might spawn with a tech suit, but there's another version of a tech suit that doesn't take element, or part of it doesn't take element. I'll mention that. Will you be able to tame the robots? Yes. So first off, the Noglin. They didn't. I think they teased about how the taming is going to be in their live stream. I think it's going to be close to how you tame a Troodon. You're going to have to like feed it other dinosaurs or let it mind control your dinosaurs or something, or your survivor. It kind of feels like a mix between a Troodon and a Bloodstalker. I don't know if it's actually going to kill the stuff you feed it, but or it might just rip off your head. So what do we know about it so far? Don't be fooled. They're cute. They don't really tell us much besides telling us that it will be able to temporarily take control of enemy creatures, tames, or even other humans. Sorry, there's sirens in the background. You guys are gonna hear that for a second. Let me mute myself for like 2 seconds. Actually, no, they went far away. Solar tech suit, maybe. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold the phone. Desiree needs me real quick. Whoa, and we're back. And I just crushed a chip on the floor. I'll vacuum it up. All right. Yes, I arrived. Solar tech suit. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but we'll get to it. So I feel like this is going to be insane for PvP because I could just imagine some Bob, Beach Bob, getting on there, getting a hold of a Noglin somehow, and then when you're out farming or doing whatever, he just like latches onto your Giga, makes it eat you, makes it raid your base, and it dies to your own turrets. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be kind of toxic. I don't know what they were thinking putting this in the game. Or maybe you'll have a chance to kill it before it takes it over, like if you have your gun with you. Who knows? But that's the Noglin. It's cute, but crazy. It must have limitations. Dude, it's got to have some kind of limitations. If it doesn't, I know they're going to patch it. This is the Shadowmane. Frosty! Hey, hey, thank you for the bits, man. This is the Shadowmane. That's that thing you were mentioning earlier that looks like a rock drake, kind of. So the females will be able to go invisible, and the males give some kind of group buff, I believe. Someone in the chat, you guys can correct me on that. But what we know for now is that they have group cloaking abilities, so that's going to be the females. So if you want to sneak, I don't know if it's going to look like a rock drake or if it's going to be completely invisible. It'll have some kind of camouflage for sure. They also will be able to like do some kind of teleport attack that they don't mention it here, but it gets you behind your enemy. So if you're getting attacked from the front, this is gonna just these are gonna absolutely wreck Rexes. Gigas maybe not because Gigas have that really big bite range, but Rexes cannot turn very well, and if you get behind them, you can just destroy them. Gotta go finish homework. All right, Columnar. I feel like it's a water animal. It's not a water animal. It does look like it's in the Aberrant zone though. We saw from the trailer. I don't know if that's its natural habitat where we're gonna tame it, or if that's just they wanted to show it off there. Male is damage buff for the group. Yes, exactly. Can it glide? I don't think it can glide. It can like teleport dash. I don't know if it's really a teleport or if it's just really fast. I think it's a teleport. But yeah, get behind stuff. You're going to want to tame both because you want the damage buff and you want the visibility. But I don't think it can glide. Kind of like the, yeah, it's kind of like a biological enforcer. Anyway, let's move on. Stryder. These things are going to be sick. I'm so excited. Dude, Stryder. Okay. Yo, Frosty, thank you for the bits, man. Stryder is going to be so cool. So one thing they don't really mention here. Actually, let's go over what they say first. Better brush up on your hacking skills. Okay, so they do kind of mention it. If you want to claim one of these gigantic Stryders. Stryders are patrolling the colony ship, which means I don't know if they're going to be in the Aberrant zone, but we do know they're going to be in the green area, which, by the way, the green area, or the good survivable area, makes up about 50% of the map, they said. That's a little tidbit they don't share in here, but they said it on the live stream. They have a variety of randomized individual components across their body. I don't know if you can customize it after taming it, but I know that the wild ones will have random components, which give it a unique set of skills. You got defense, offense, or utility. So as you saw in the trailer, you could see them like, I think they were harvesting maybe. Just got here, Senpai, hey, what's up? Xena, hey, what's up? Is there an ocean? I'm assuming there's probably going to be an ocean biome, but we haven't seen one yet. So maybe there won't be. We got a big ocean biome in Genesis 1. Maybe they kind of rotated more towards aberration and space in Genesis 2. I know there's going to be a big aberrant zone, or at least somewhat of a substantial zone in Genesis 2. Dark stream is the only Twitch stream to exist. Hey, hey, but it doesn't lag for you, Devious. Well, that's good. That's good. Sorry, I'm speaking really loud. Okay, so these things are going to be sick. One thing they mentioned in the live stream that they did was that the Stryder, when you're trying to hack into it, it's going to let out some kind of big noise or notification that lets everyone around the area know that that's what you're doing, that you're hacking it, you're trying to tame one, which will give enemy tribes the opportunity to come steal it. Another thing they also mentioned is that it will have a kind of platform on top where you can build buildings. I don't know if it's going to allow turrets or not. It might. I think it will. I think these are going to be big for PvP. And it does have a built-in cryopod. I don't know, or not cryopod, built-in tech bed. I don't know where though, because here's like the concept art. Maybe like in the neck, maybe in the head. Maybe it'll be like a tech bed. And I don't know where the rider is going to go. I could imagine that you like sit in some kind of compartment, kind of like a mech, maybe like in the head, or in the top somewhere. Maybe it's not. Maybe this art isn't complete. I think this is the harvesting tool. It's got like little drills, but it's like a laser tool. You can drill from far away. How big is the Stryder? It's looking pretty big. If we go to the trailer, just go to the part where the Stryder is. Right here. We can kind of see how big they are. Here are trees in the background. It's almost as tall as this tree, but it's a little closer to us. There's a stego. So I'm thinking like almost as big as a Bronto, maybe. You know, yeah, like a pair. I think a little bit bigger than a Parasaur. I mean, compared to the rocks and the shrubbery around, I feel like the Parasaur would kind of come up to like here on it. So probably between a Parasaur and a Bronto. Like the Titans, yeah, Zeppelin. You should name a Noglin Poglin when you tame one. Yeah, I should. How you doing? Hey, Cashew, I'm doing pretty good, man. All right, let's get back to the rest. So these guys are going to be sick. So I mentioned builds on top. The tech bed is going to be inside of it. Built-in tech bed. I don't know what they're going to run on. Probably element. Maybe they could harvest element with these. That would be cool. Maybe giga size but smaller. I think probably smaller than a giga based on the trailer. Just based on the trailer. Okay, Astrodelphis. This is one of my new favorites. This thing, it's almost exactly like the Astrocetus. I mean, it's got a similar name. Maybe it's some kind of cousin. Apparently, it's at home in space, yada yada. But there's one thing I'm really excited about it. And it's this: the Tek Wing saddle. So apparently, these cetaceans? I don't know. Is that a typo? I can't read. These guys are going to be not in the ocean, but in space, which is awesome. When you equip a Tek Wing saddle on them, they will become a veritable fighter, basically like an X-Wing. Ha, Tek Wing, X-Wing. Like an X-Wing from Star Wars. They're going to be able to blast targets out of the sky with lasers. They have homing charges and bombs. And they can barrel roll. Fox, do a barrel roll. These things are going to be sick. I feel like they're going to be a little OP, especially if they can repel bullets by spitting. That means you're going to be able to get in close to people's bases and do some damage before you die because you're going to be able to repel all those turrets. I don't know how they're going to make that okay for PvP. So Noglins and these are probably going to break the game. They can't teleport like the Astrocetus as far as we know, unless they mention that on the live stream. I kind of missed this part. Can't see anything at the moment. Oh no, Devious! No! Yeah, these are gonna be sick. I'm gonna go after one of these like first thing, kind of like I did on Genesis 1 with the Astrocetus. I went straight for that. I made a mech and tamed it. I don't know how to tame it though. I don't know if they mentioned taming. It could be similar to the Astrocetus. It does look like it's pretty heavily armored. Most armored stuff we tame, we have to hit with cannonballs. But it is, I think it's gonna be smaller because it's an Astrodelphin, so space dolphin basically. They're probably going to be suicide dinos. Yeah, I feel like these are going to be suicide dinos. Maybe, unless they're really hard to tame, people might not want to do that until they can get lots of clones of them. These are going to be sick for PvP. I think that's about everything I know about that so far. Gen X variants. Also, all of the creatures, well, not all, a lot of creatures are going to have Gen X variants. We saw a few with Genesis 1, like the rock elementals and the Ankies and the Rexes and the Allosauruses. What else was X? Mosasaurs, Basilisauruses. So these guys are probably going to be harder to tame. The Reaper might be about the same, but the colors look so cool. Okay, we can see in the Genesis 2 in the aberration biome, we see like the yellow, kind of orangish colors, blue, purple, and pink, which is what we're seeing on this guy right here. Love the Reaper. Dude, this is probably going to be my new favorite. This and the Astrodelphis. If I can get those two and a Noglin, and just, you know what? Whatever. Screw it. I want all of them. Stryder, Shadowmane, they're all looking sick. Here are some other examples they gave us of the different colors. Can I zoom in just a tad? It will show it more. Aha! What? Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, here's a bigger picture for you guys. Sorry about that. Look at this guy. The Dilos? Yeah, see, like I said, the kind of the pink and blue, a little bit of white and teal too. I don't know if it's going to come in different variety of colors or if they're all going to look the same, but it's looking sick. Lightning animals, that might be called. They're definitely going to be called X, I think. So X this, X that, X Reaper, X Dilosaur, X I don't know how to say this. The horse thingy, Equus. Me and the boys, as soon as part 2 comes out, Mom, where's your credit card? So if you have Genesis 1, you should get Genesis 2 together. All right, here's another favorite of mine, the Hoversail. They were talking about on the live stream how you can do tricks with this, and doing tricks is going to give you a speed boost. These are basically like a small tech skiff, kind of. I don't know how their weight's going to be, but they are going to be fast, and you can have 2 people, and the person in front will be able to hold a gun. I think this person here on the side is going to be the pilot. This is going to be your gunner in front. He's going to have like some kind of tech pistol thing. So let's see what they have to say about it. You've never really traveled until you've tried hover sailing. There's no better way to get yourself across the ring. Oh, across? Is he saying on the ring or between the rings? Hmm. I think he means on the same ring. Yeah, no better way to get around than this, surfing the air currents. Blah blah blah. It's flashy. Oh, do flashy tricks to get a spood beast. Yeah, there you go. Spood. Wow, a speed boost, not a spood beast. I'm guessing it costs less element than the skiff. I'm hoping so. It's going to be smaller. So yeah, this is definitely based off of like wind surfing. You can definitely tell that. You got the fin on the bottom, fin on the top. But yeah, we're going to be surfing in the air. It's going to be sick. Oh yeah, and he's holding the new pistol. Yes. Yes. All right, tech bow. I don't know if this is really necessary, but it looks cool. I'm assuming you might not need ammunition other than element for it, unless you have to make element. Oh, it materializes arrows. Yep, so it's element. Uses electromagnetism to shoot the arrows at blinding velocities. So I'm assuming it shoots them like bullets, so they're really fast. Probably no drop, maybe. I don't know why this is necessary. I think it's gonna be cool. Um, I don't think they're gonna like be able to shoot trank arrows or anything. So, I mean, it's cool. I'm not complaining, but I feel like this is more for aesthetics and fun than it is for like really adding something. So, sorry, my mic just decided to shut off for a second. I'm not a nerd totally. I just love military jets and planes. Nice. This is totally necessary. Oh, you think so? Looks overrated. I mean, I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool, but I don't know if it's necessary. Tech Federation suit. Okay, this is what I was talking about before. This is going to be sick. This is a different, upgraded version of the original tech suit. It looks similar, but it's got some different, like, it looks a little less bulky, a little more slick than the other tech suit. Um, it's almost the same, honestly. I mean, the design on the front's definitely different. I'm not seeing a jetpack in the back. Maybe these flaps, you see like 2 little flaps in the back, maybe they come out and you can like fly with it. Yeah, it doesn't have that big jetpack in the back. All right, what do they say? Suit Up Survivor, you'll find this to be an upgrade from what you experienced. Okay, so upgrade. That's good. High-tech exo armor, so it's meant to fit around you very well. Good for a variety of lethal situations, so I'm assuming it's going to let you swim, jetpack. Oh yeah, unlimited jetpack power without the need for element. That's not OP at all. The flyers are also fully supported this time around. Oh, hey, look at this little tidbit here. If you don't read it all, you're going to miss it. Genesis 2 will have flyers fully supported on Genesis 2. I don't know if there are flyers you can tame, but I'm assuming there are because I saw pteranodons in the trailer. So that's a huge upgrade. I guess I got a lot of feedback with Genesis 1 saying that people didn't like that you couldn't use the flyers, so now you can. Flyers. Yes. That's a big tank. Well, I have to go. See you next. All right, perfect. See you later, man. Yeah, I haven't read all the comments yet because just trying to get through all this information as fast as I can. Wait, if it's meant to fit around you, what's gonna happen to human? Dude, I don't know, man. It's gonna look really wonky. People's builds are gonna like. Can you imagine people building their survivors and the tech suits trying to like fit to them, and it's like absolutely huge on the top, and then you got these little legs. That's gonna be funny. There's Argies in the winter. Okay, so yeah, we got Argentavis probably on Genesis 2, probably Pteranodons. Who knows what else? I'm assuming Quetzals, the whole shebang. Will there be missions in Genesis 2? I haven't had any confirmation on that. I don't think there will. I feel like the Genesis 1, the missions kind of fit into the story, but Genesis 2, I don't know if the missions really are going to fit into the story. They might do something with that with HLNA. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, hey. What's up, Abe? Desiree's crashing the stream. Canoe. This is going to be one of the lower level items that's coming out with Genesis 2. You can fish from it, and apparently it's going to be faster when you get more people. I'm assuming up to 3 people because it looks like 3 seats, 3 paddles, maybe more. But yeah, looks like there are 3 paddles, so probably only 3 people. So yeah, you can go super fast when you get extra rowers in there. You can fish from it, and it has a built-in cooking pot. So that's going to be really useful for people just starting out. If you're starting a new character on Genesis 2 and you need to go fishing and get those blueprints or whatever, that's going to be fun. And then you can cook stuff in it while you travel. I don't like the tasks. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the missions. I think they're fun for like earning stuff, but I don't like that I have to do them to beat the Genesis 1 boss. So hopefully there will not be missions. Minigun. Ha. Portable turret, basically. Why don't we just call this portable turret? If you need a massive barrage of bullets to keep your enemies under pressure, it's not very accurate apparently, and it overheats. So that's gonna help balance it. Hi, babe. You still here?
No, they just said hi, so I said hi.
Oh, hey. uh, but it does have some pretty good firepower. So if you're able to get in close, you're gonna be just absolutely wrecking stuff. You can put it in stationary mode to improve its accuracy and clear targets around corners. Hey, that's nice. So it's like a portable turret. You can pick it up, put it down. It's not going to be accurate until you put it down, but you are going to be able to shoot it from the hip if you need to. If you get in a hello Desiree, scream, please. Scream. Don't do it. That's the minigun. I'm assuming you have to hold all your ammo on you, which is going to also help it not be too OP on official servers because it's going to be based off your weight, right? So once you run out of bullets, you run out of bullets. Tek pistol. This looks pretty cool. There are 3 different modes. You have a killing mode, stun mode, and healing mode. What's Star Trek, anybody? Set your blasters to stun. So apparently you're going to start, each crew member will be issued a Federation phase pistol. I think you start with a pistol when you get into Genesis 2. It has multiple lethality settings, which I already talked about. Aim one of these in the vicinity of any crewmate. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so basically it says don't shoot people unless you have it set to healing or stun. I know that the trolls in your tribe are going to take advantage of this. They're just going to keep stunning you all the time, putting you in cages. We know that's going to happen. Whatever. It's going to be fun, and I think it's cool that you start with a pistol, so I'm assuming that Genesis 2 is going to be a very hostile environment that you spawn into if you need a pistol. Maybe. Otherwise, it almost seems like it's a little too easy. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm trying to open something for Desiree. Hold on. She just handed me a cream cheese packet. There you go, babe. Thank you. New structures. Let's get into it. This is one of the new structures I am the most excited about. I could care less about the ammo crate because I don't play PvP, but the egg incubator is going to be awesome. Let's talk about it. So, your eggs, when you put them in there, you're going to be able to see the stats of the parents and hopefully maybe the stats of the child. I don't know if you're going to be able to see if it's going to get a mutation or not. You might. I think you are, which I think is insane. I think that's a little like a little OP because then you just put your eggs in there. If it doesn't have a mutation, you just take it out and eat it. But it will reduce your incubating time. It will help a lot with you tracking incubations. Um, you're not going to have so many ACs out in your base now because you're just going to be able to put your eggs in the incubator. I don't know how this thing kind of looks a little small. Like I feel like they should have made it bigger because some of the eggs in the game are really huge. I don't know. We'll see. It'd be cool if they made it really big because that would make sense, but I feel like it's going to be small. I feel like your survivor is going to be like as tall as it maybe. Maybe it will only fit like 10 eggs at a time or something, but it's probably going to fit like 100. This is going to be a little OP for breeding, but it's really going to make the game a lot easier for breeders. Optimal temperature. What else? Anything I missed on here? Yeah, you can view all the stats. Oh yeah, and mutations. Okay, so I was right. You can see the mutations. That's kind of OP. This doesn't feel like Ark anymore with all the free starting stuff. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it does feel like they've done a good job of following the story. So I don't feel like Genesis 2 is going to be a challenge as far as surviving. I feel like it's going to be more of a challenge to beat the story and to fight the boss. But starting out and surviving, I don't feel like that's going to be a big challenge, especially with all the new stuff they're giving us. They're giving us this canoe, which makes things a lot easier. The tech pistol right off the bat. You might even start with a tech suit, so you already have like a ton of armor. I don't feel like you're gonna die that easily. All right, ammo box. You put this in the vicinity of your turrets and let them rip. As long as you're nearby, all of your turrets will take ammunition from it. It's floating HUD. Above it will show you how much ammo it has inside. So you can put rockets. I don't know. Looks like you can put your ballista turrets nearby as well. Your cannons maybe can pull from it. It looks like you have all different types of ammunition here. That looks like a chain bola on the side. So I'm assuming it's not just going to be like bullet turrets. You can put like ballistas and stuff up as well. That's going to be pretty OP, but also very useful. Yeah, exactly. So Turtle just mentioned you end Genesis with a tech suit on. So it makes sense that you would start Genesis 2 with a tech suit as far as the story goes. So once again, like I said, Genesis 2, I don't feel like it's going to be much of a survival game as the rest is. Posture check. Oh, in the chat, you guys giving me a posture check. Remote camera security system. This is going to be sick. You are going to be able to look wherever you want on the map and see what's going on, which is crazy. You can secure your base with it. You're going to have this console that you set up in your base that helps you issue commands to the cameras you can view and communicate through them. So if you want to do trades on PvP and you're not sure about these guys, you can communicate through your door and make sure they don't have like they're not sketchy before you let them inside. You can spy on and communicate with your enemies as well. So they did mention that the console, once you put it down, the range on it is absolutely massive. If you were to put one in the center of the island, I think he said it would cover most of the map, which I think is insane. So you're only going to need like one console in your base, and you'll be able to put them very far away, which is going to be nice. So great for scouting, good for seeing where dinos are at, but the new HUD they added is also going to help you with that as well. I feel like this is going to be fun for PvP. This is more geared towards PvP, a little bit less for PvE, but it does provide like a nice aesthetic. It could be fun for like roleplay stuff. All right, let's keep going. The loadout mannequin. This is going to make your life so much easier. Basically, what this is your hotkey bar that has all your different stuff. Maybe you got your pick and your weapons and everything. The loadout mannequin will hold different loadouts for you. So let's say you have a harvesting loadout that you like to use with all your good gear. When you're done, you just go put it on the mannequin, go to sleep if you're logging off, or if you want to change to like more of a combat one for boss fights or other stuff or raiding, you can have a combat setup on there with all your best weapons ready to go. Cams are going to be good for seeing if any good dinos are nearby. Yes, exactly. So that's basically the loadout mannequin It looks a bit like this. I feel like you're going to be able to unlock it pretty soon, pretty early on at low levels. It looks like it's made out of wood, so nothing too fancy. It's not like a tech storage thing. It just has little cabinets on top. All right, the tech crop plot. Oh my gosh, guys, they listened to the community on this one. Everyone has been talking about this all the time. I see people talk about it on PvE and PvP servers all the time saying, hey, I wish there was a tech version of a crop plot or some way to like grow food or grow plants faster. Want to take up gardening aboard the ship? Crew members can make use of this high-tech crop plot to efficiently raise harvestable plants just about anywhere, and as you can see in the picture, you can also put your demon plants in there. What are they called? Plant X? Your crazy ones that guard your base and slow everything down and do a lot of damage. So these are going to be super OP. Here's my assumption. I'm assuming they increase growth time by a lot, and they probably decrease fertilizer usage, which means these things are getting quite a buff. It's kind of sexy looking, yeah. So a tech plot, yes, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be super OP. So that's it for the items and the dinos and stuff. They kind of hinted at some other things that aren't necessarily confirmed. Um, if you go back and watch their stream, sometimes they let slip like a little hint here and there. I kind of went over some of those extra things as we went through the equipment, structures, and dinos today. So if you caught those, good. But let's talk about the ship. This is your new home. You've been returned to life aboard this immense vessel, representing the pinnacle of mankind's ingenuity, and etc., whatever else he says. What could have motivated so desperate a measure to cast all of nature itself adrift in this interstellar lifeboat? So, I think Rockwell built it, but it might have been there already. And he might have just taken control of it. Here are the rings where you live, but the entire thing is absolutely massive. It looks like there's some kind of artificial sun, maybe that goes across here. Actually, you know what? That's probably exactly what that is. I think that's going to be an artificial sun. You've got these sails that you see in all the sci-fi movies that collect star and sunlight for power. Um, it's probably nuclear powered as well, and tech powered and all that stuff. I don't know what's up here. Maybe when you teleport to the boss arena, it takes you like into here or into the bottom. Probably into here. Now on this picture though, this is weird though, because I'm not seeing two different rings. I'm seeing they look like similar. So that could just be this artwork here. Maybe this is old artwork before they decided to make it like two different biomes on the rings or something. Looks like a Beyblade arena. Maybe. All right, Adam, take it easy, man. Heading out. What site do you find this? This is all on survivetheark.com. On their most recent community crunches. I've gone through 2 of them so far, their most recent 2. Hold on a second. Had to clear my throat. I'm talking a lot. I need some more water. Will this be the biggest map? It might be. If there's no teleportation between biomes, this could potentially be the biggest map that they have. This is going to be sick. Let's go over the rest. So here's the ship. Um, if they're showing us the ship, I'm assuming this might be another biome, maybe with connections to lunar, because we have lunar stuff. So I keep asking myself, where are we gonna find these lunar dinos? They're showing us the exterior detail. Maybe there's a part of the ship where you're half on the ship and half looking outside or something, kind of like lunar biome. Maybe here, like on the side, and then maybe there's different levels to it, and maybe they have the Astrodelphins like floating around the ship. Who knows? Who knows? I think that could be cool. Let's see. Here's Biome 1. This is the one they said is going to take up most of the map. They said it's going to be the easiest to survive in. There's going to be a lot of great resources, build locations on here. This is just one small portion of it. But supposedly this is going to be about 50% of the map. Grandmaster Alistor, I just saw your message. Hey, thank you. I do plan on doing more lore videos in the future. Haven't done any recently. All right, cool. So that's the biome concept. This is not exactly what it's going to look like, but this is just concept art, so keep that in mind. We do know they want to have big lakes, so maybe some ocean dinos in those biomes. This is looking like a cool cave that a lot of people are going to try to build in. Possibly an entrance to an artifact. If so, you can't build in it, but and then it just goes up. So I don't know. How does this work with the rings? If you start like traveling this way, are you going to see the map like change with you? I don't know. That's going to be weird. The gravity might like change as you go up because it kind of, well, I don't know. It kind of looks like the river goes down this way, but at the same time, some of these trees are starting to lean that direction. Anyway, Biome Concept 2, this is the one we talked about at the beginning of this video. There's going to be a lot of competition for this area, they said, because of the nice building spots and land space, access to caves. It's going to be probably where you're going to go to get electronics and tech dust or element dust and everything, because in the trailer, like we saw at the very beginning, let's take a look. Let's go forward. That's this area, I believe. Maybe.
Welcome, survivor.
And hold up a second. We got different. Are these like robot workers or something? Because look at this. They're like pushing stuff around. Yeah, this guy's pushing something. And this guy's just walking. I don't know if they're going to be hostile or friendly. But you're probably going to be killing these guys. It's probably a lot similar to what you see on Extinction and on Genesis with the rolling tech things. Whatever they're called. What are they called, guys? What are they called? Tell me. Anyway. Enforcers?
Enjoy the view.
No, Enforcer is the thing that you ride. Anyway, you're also going to see another one right there. Let's go back. That one looked bigger. So maybe they are kind of big. You got Brontos up here as well. Surrounded. Oh, that's a Quetzal. So yes, confirmed. We are going to have flyers on Genesis 2. Well, more than just one or two flyers. We are going to have the Quetzal. Let's go back to this. Oh yeah, thank you for the follow, Captain. Defense unit. That's what they're called. I don't know if these are similar to that. Tiny Bronto. Ooh, woo. It looks tiny from that. This is the biome I'm most excited about. You're not supposed to be able to survive here. I'm assuming there's a lot of radiation. Or maybe it's like super hot, like the sulfur fields on Extinction. This is a garden? It doesn't look like a garden to me. But it's not meant for survivors. So I'm assuming you're going to find maybe Shadowmanes here, Reapers, possibly Nameless. They might bring Nameless back. Maybe. I'm betting that the water is either element or sulfuric. Probably not something you want to go swimming in. Maybe Tech Rock Golem, those other things? Maybe. Maybe. Uh, Defense unit. Yes, thank you guys. All right, biome number 4. This is the one we see at the end. It looks like literally the walls are alive. It looks like you're inside of a creature. Now, once again, you see the eyes on the walls. I think these are all connected to Rockwell. This is a person in relation to the rest of it. That looks creepy. Are you gonna have to like go up through there? It's basically like, I'm assuming this is kind of like a manifestation of Rockwell's being or growth infesting the ship. Like he took over this ship, or he made it himself, and he's gonna guide it to other galaxies and repopulate and be his own god, whatever. There's like a mouth here. So I'm assuming this place is gonna be dangerous. I think it would be cool if they added mechanics where some of these things actually try to reach out and kill you, so you have to avoid them. That's gonna add a lot more to trying to survive, to the survival part. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I love myself an acid bath in here. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe stay away. What does he say? How foolish you are to have scurried into my inner sanctum. Hey, this is inner sanctum. Did you truly expect to evade my notice here? In all of his eyes. Nope. I am this place now, and you're merely a parasite. Okay, so yeah, like I said, everything I said before, confirmed right there with that little sentence. He's watching you. You're basically inside of him. This is probably, maybe you'll have to travel to the boss arena, or maybe this is the boss arena, but they said biome concept, so I'm assuming this is an entire biome. I don't imagine you want to build here. Maybe he like attacks you all the time, or it's just radiation zone for days. Who knows? All right, all of this is coming March 2021, and there's their little thank you for coming to the stream, and that is it, guys. We did it. And what did I miss? I don't think I missed anything. That does it for all the Genesis 2 stuff. I'm super excited. I absolutely cannot wait. If you have the season pass, you're gonna get it when it comes out in March 2021. I hope they're on time this year or next year. But I anticipate there's probably gonna be a delay of like a month or two because we all know how it is. Noglin biome, yeah, maybe the Noglin will be in here because if you look at the trailer, so hold on, let me go back. If you look at the trailer, you see him roaming around behind the eyes. So this is probably where the Noglin is. Let's go watch that really quick. Right, right here. I'm gonna make it full screen behind me. There he is. You can see like the teeth and the weird, ugh, so gross looking. Yikes. All right. Oh, and there he is. Shoulder pet that tries to eat your head. He's voiced by David Tennant. Yeah, he's voiced by David Tennant. Did you guys? I wasn't gonna mention that, but yeah, voiced by David Tennant. Guys, that is it for Genesis 2. Hope you guys are excited as I am. I'm super excited. We're gonna get to the gameplay of part of the stream now, so we're gonna cut about here. But yeah, let's roll the outro slash intro as we transition, and let's go. Let's get out of here. Cool. Thank you guys for watching that and being here. Let's go play Genesis 1.